market.
Do you think you like it? Is it good?
Right here.
Yeah, it's
Good.
$7.
Generally, like right when they're trying to catch. What? Yeah, sure, absolutely.
I got some corn in there.
Yeah, we're gonna try and taste the difference. He's got the tiny corn, you got the big sweet corn. So.
Who came up with the name Wicked Good Stuff?
That would be me.
That would be good. You.
Yep. Well, I grew up about a mile outside of Boston, so Wicked Good is something that I say all the time.
Wicked Good.
And a friend of mine who tried my soaps, when I asked her what she thought, she said, I thought it was Wicked Good. And that's how it all
Rest is
started.
history.
Exactly, exactly. Exactly. Do you guys want samples of oatmeal soap? You can have them if you want. So, take a sniff. They smell like oatmeal.
What
They're
kinds
yummy.
of soap do you have?
Everything. I've got these great duck soaps here. I've got loofah soaps with slices of loofah in them. I have goat's milk soap with oatmeal milk and honey. I've got some bath melts. I have a bunch of different swirled and loaf soaps. They're really, really pretty and fun and have great scents. And I've got some goat's milk and some unscented soaps as well. I did it for about 4 years just as a hobby. And then a bunch of my friends kept saying, the soap is wicked good, you really should consider doing something with it. And so I turned pro just over a year ago, and I've been doing it ever since. Really, it's been super fun. I love doing farmers markets and getting to meet people and seeing kids. I mean, I love the kids' reactions to the toy soap and stuff. It's really fun.
The toy soap. You mean
Yeah,
these guys, right?
yeah, they're so cute. And this is like a fraction of what I started out with today. I had about 4 times that many.
And why did you decide farmers markets?
To be honest, I really like the vibe at a farmer's market. I like the idea of sort of the community coming together. I like the fact that it's all local. I mean, there are so many chains, there's so many places where people can go to buy just about anything. I think it means a lot to see a community sort of open up and come to a place like this. I really do. And it's really, really fun. And it's, to be honest, this is the place where you see the families. Do you know what I mean? That's what's really fun about it. It's different than anything else you can go to. I like them. I like going myself.
Now, this being the first day of the farmers market, the farmers market here. Okay. So, I mean, first, how is it? How are you doing? Do you think?
Phenomenal. It's been just amazing. People have been really, really open. People were really super excited. I think people came here just wanting to sort of experience everything, and I think also they've done a really, really good job, especially in this market, with making sure that there are different vendors. So, you know what I mean? I think every niche is filled, but there aren't too many of each vendor. So everybody has an opportunity to really be able to sort of get the customers, get people to come and spend time, and then also be able to answer questions for people. Because that's really what I think the farmers market's about too, is being able to connect, you know, with your customers, which you normally can't do online.
So more or less, it's met your expectations.
Oh, absolutely. Honestly, it's been super fun. Amanda did an amazing job putting it together. And I have to, you know, commend her and all the volunteers, because it's been just sort of flawlessly put off. It's really great.
One more question.
Sure.
How long ago did you connect with them?
Oh, the farmers market? God, about 4 months ago. And literally, I just, a friend that I had met when I was doing another farmers market in New Hampshire is from Tewksbury and had mentioned that Wilmington had a farmers market, which I have to admit, I lived here for 3 years and I didn't even know. Yeah, so I was like, oh, this is so exciting. So I got in touch with Amanda, she got right back to me, and we put everything together. I'm going to be here every week, so I'm super excited. Thanks, guys.
We're here talking to Diane, one of the organizers of the Wilmington Farmers Market. How are we doing thus far?
Phenomenally. I think every vendor was blown away by the turnout this week. Most are selling out of their products. So they all are planning to come back geared with more for next week.
Do you think the weather had anything to do with it, or was it what we have here?
I think a combination. What we have here is an amazing community that's been waiting for this for a year, and so much support with the community. Everyone was very excited about this. A lot of preparation went into it, a lot of planning and great support from the town people. And the weather couldn't hurt.
I mean,
The weather's been
it's the
perfect.
icing on the cake that makes us. Do we think in the future we're standing in? I'm seeing a lot of grass here. Do you think there's going to be more vendors down the road?
I think so. We're already wondering if we need another farmer, and we're wondering if a couple other food type vendors would be helpful. A lot of people have said they're hungry walking around. So yes, I do think that we
You
have
mean
more
the
in
kind
store.
of food, something you don't have to cook, something you can eat.
Something, that's what
Right out of
we're
the box.
wondering. A quick sandwich to grab or a slice of pizza, something like that. I think people are looking for something while they're shopping.
But again, that's probably something down the road. This is the first one. This is what?
Very
within
first.
an hour and a half into this one. I got a question. What time did people show up and set up here?
People started showing up at 11:30 today, and we already had window shoppers waiting to go for the bell. So they didn't start
Because
shopping until noon.
It's a
12:30.
lot of work for some people to get all this material out and on tables and tents up.
Oh,
and
yes.
that sort of thing. And so it's hour and a half.
Hour and a half beforehand. Yep.
I wondered about that. And we're doing well. And how many more weeks is this going to run?
8 more weeks. Today was the first of 9.
First of 9. So we'll leave it at that. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
Been a very good day. A lot of people out, a lot of interest. Been very good.
And your product, or what is it you sell?
We sell natural beef.
Okay. You cook it?
We do not cook it. Everything we have is flash frozen, USDA inspected, and brought to you right to here. We do a couple of winter markets, and we also do Chip In Farm over in Bedford. They have our product. We do Boosa Farm in Lexington. They have our product.
How many days you wait for
We're only doing 3 days of farmers markets a week. Yep. Yep. Takes the other 7 to finish doing chores and getting ready for farmers market.
Okay, and the name of this business is?
Lindell Farm. It's a New York Sterling.
Yes, sir. We just came back last night. Tuesday, yesterday afternoon.
How's it going, guys?
They were saying they were just starting to switch over.
Pretty well, thanks.
Right inland, that's right.
Lobster.
Yeah, down from Maine.
That's it.
Yeah.
Came all the way down here to say hi.
You saying I don't want to be in Wilmington, I'm going to get no.
They're taking my picture already, gee.
You're famous, buddy.
We'll have 2-pounders here every week for the people of Wilmington and the other communities.
Okay, I'm talking to,
My name is Matthew,
from,
Seafood Express.
and you're on,
Cheryl from Seafood Express.
and this lady in the middle,
Danielle.
and this
And I'm
guy
Bill.
here,
I'm Bill.
and how's your business doing the first day?
First day was very good. Yep.
Very well. Sold out of a lot of product.
And particularly, what we're selling best?
The swordfish, the cod, okay, and
Crab cakes.
the crab cakes, yeah, the
chowder.
chowder. You know, all the staples of the seafood people grew up on.
Now I notice you have this famous lobster right here, which is a shot
This is
of.
Larry the lobster.
And what else do you have under there? More of them?
More lobster.
More lobster.
There's several more under here, yep.
And
Are you expecting to be at all the?
We will be here every week. We will.
Yep, for the next 8 weeks or 9 weeks.
Oh, and another big seller also is the calamari steaks. Those went very quick.
Yep.
Not easily found in this area.
It's a West Coast item, but people have had them on the West Coast.
They're great
they
on the
look
grill,
fine.
quick.
I am hand sharpening knives, which people don't generally do very much anymore. Most knives are done either on a pull-through machine, on a grinder, or on a belt sander. I do it like this, because it takes less metal off, so you tend to the knife lasts a lot longer. You're also less likely to ruin it because it you take so little metal off when you're doing it that if you're ruining it, you can see you're ruining it before you ruin it. So I also like doing it like this because it's like meditation. This knife is done.
It cuts paper very well.
It cuts paper very well. Yeah, I know that nobody goes home and cuts paper. They want me to cut tomatoes, and it's like I can't cut tomatoes. It will cost me too much money.
How you doing?
There's one almond croissant left, too.
How much does an almond croissant cost? They are $2.50. You gonna have it? Sure. Cool. We're rated top 5 croissant in Boston. Bakers are really passionate about their croissants. They're all imported from Europe, actually, along with the butter and the sugar. You almost walked away without your change. Jeremy, you want something? We got salted peanut cookie, apple almond squares are delicious, lemon squares, homemade Pop-Tarts. That was almost bad. Yeah, homemade Pop-Tarts. They're originally Danish food. John Kellogg, when he went over to Denmark, discovered the Pop-Tart, brought it back over here and started selling it. And now look at it. Yeah, it blew up, right? But these are pretty good. $3. Yeah, homemade Pop-Tarts? Sure thing.
Hi guys, how are you?
Actually, oh yeah, apple custard, apple slices, cinnamon, and shortcake on top. So 3 and 3. These are actually $3.50.
These are the items we have left. The ones that are crossed off on the board. Boy!
It's $6.50 on those two. Might be
So we still have
salted peanut cookie, ham and cheese croissant.
calamari, some of the
I got one mixed berry scone left.
soft-shell crab.
Sure, this is $3.50.
Along with cod.
So 6. Let's just call it 10. I don't even care. Thank you. You're taking all my stuff. I'm happy to get rid of it. The more you guys buy, the less I have to take home. Right. All right. Thank you. Have a great day.
How you doing your first day?
Oh, we sold out of everything. Everything. I've never sold this much pastry before.
I guess it's a pastry town.
I guess it must be. They must like their pastries. I've never sold. I mean, I do other markets in the city, and those are more like. Those are more sandwich markets.
So what sort of things did you sell out of? I mean, what is it you were selling?
We had a bunch of different kinds of pastries. We had different combinations of marzipan and almonds and croissant dough, and there's nothing left. We had bear claws. We had chocolate croissants, plain croissants, almond croissants. They're all gone. My favorite thing was the Mare chocolate snail. It's like a dense chocolate. It's a dense croissant dough with marzipan.
I thought you were a customer.
We want you to be part of it.
We had a Mare chocolate snail. It was a dense, hearty croissant dough with dark chocolate, marzipan, and cinnamon in it, and we sold all of them. And I brought 12 of them, and they're expensive too. What can I get you?
I'm just kind of working.
We import our beans from all over the world. We roast them in Hopkinton, Massachusetts. I bring them fresh here every day in our whole bean form. And also we have a mobile cafe that has a full line of espresso drinks, hot coffees, iced coffees. I bring the freshly roasted coffee here, grind it myself, brew it myself, and sell it in its liquid or whole bean form.
And we are talking to
Andrew Russo of Red Barn
From?
Coffee from Natick, Massachusetts.
your business is called.
My business is called the Mobile Coffee Break.
What sort of thing do you sell? Things.
I sell recycled coffee bags that we import. I sell whole bean coffee. I sell hot and iced coffee, as well as lattes and cappuccinos. Yes.
Is this one stop on a regular route for you? Or?
I do 4 farmers markets. This is one of the 4. Fridays I'm in Hopkinton, Mass. Saturdays I'm in Natick. Sundays I'm here in Wilmington. And on Mondays I'm at Whole Foods in Bellingham. I started this business after I got out of the Army and loved coffee, loved food trucks, and decided to merge the 2 concepts together.
How has your business gone today?
My business has gone very well. This is actually one of the best farmers markets I've been to. Everyone was very friendly, great vendors, and a lot of people showed up.
This being the first day, it could have gone either way, and you just said it went very well. And we've talked to other people and said they said it went very well.
Yes, it did. It was extraordinary. It was far above any of my estimates for a farmer's market. So I'm very happy, and I hope everyone else is too.
We're talking to Amanda Muncy from the Wilmington Farmers Market. How did today's first venture go?
It went great, actually. Today was the first opening day for the market, and we had, I couldn't even count, but the parking spaces were full, and this whole green area was covered with people. We had the town manager here and the Board of Selectmen and State Representative Maselli. We just had so many people from the community. It was great. It was just exactly what the board and I had envisioned happening over a year ago, just community involvement.
Could anybody foresee how well it went today?
No, and it's funny because all of our vendors were like, wow, this is awesome. No, I kind of envisioned it being like that, but we could never foresee it actually. Like, it seems like a dream, you know. It's awesome.
And how many more do we have to go?
So we have 8 more weeks to go. Every Sunday for the 8 more weeks, 12:30 to 3:30. All the same vendors will be here, except for the craft vendors. The craft vendors are various craft vendors, so they're not always here every week.
Now, because we were talking to people and they did so well, and if this is a regular thing, do you have plans to have more of these same kind of vendors?
I think for this season we're going to keep the vendors that we have, and then we'll reassess, and then for next year, you know, if the town approves and the whole process that we need to do, we'll add more vendors if we need. But it seems right now the feedback that I have from the vendors is that it's going smoothly. They're selling what they need to sell. That's great input from the customers and the community. So I think we'll keep it. Keep it the way it is. It's a great thing, a great day.
Tell me about the planning.
Yes, the planning, that's pretty much what we've been doing since April of, April 2009. We've just been thinking, Michael Kyra really helped with us with the planning, with the DPW, with the police officers, you know, with everyone in town. The Board of Selectmen have been really crucial in helping us get everything lined up for the Swain, because this used to be the old Swain School Sky, your guys' stomping grounds too. So they were really useful in helping us get this voted in for us to use this site. And I think this is ideal for Wilmington, this site. With the parking, traffic, it's just a great site. So it took a lot of planning, a lot of meetings, a lot of cooperation, and a lot of understanding. So I definitely want to thank everyone who's helped us get this far.
One of the vendors told us that one of the reasons they thought that this might work so well is that they seemed to go out of their way to make sure there wasn't too much of any one thing, and there was a lot of variety.
Yeah, my goal as the market manager was to only have a certain amount of vendors. Like, we have only 3 farmers, and we're only going to keep 3 farmers for this season because I wanted those 3 farmers to show the community what they had, and I didn't want, the more farmers you have, the more spread out the money is, but it's also more spread out of variety. You know, there's only so much squash you can take. You know, when you have 3 farmers, another farmer might bring a purple squash, you know. So also we only have 1 beef vendor and a seafood vendor and just 2 bread vendors because we just really wanted to keep it, first off, local, but second off, keep it so people have a variety in the market. I guess that was our goal.
Farmer Dave, he's not here.
That's me. Sometimes I don't like to admit it.
How have you done on your first day here at Wilmington?
We've done very well here on our first day. So well, in fact, that I had to call the farm and ask them if they could pick some more items and bring them here. So we pretty much sold out right around 2:30 or 3, and we got restocked right around 2:30, and we have some more product here to sell now. So,
what sort of things sell the best?
Very wide variety. We sold a little bit of everything. A lot of beets, a lot of carrots. We sold an awful lot of summer squash and zucchini, and this Kousa squash here also. Sold a lot of that, as well as the patty pan squash. Corn, we sold a good amount of corn.
Do you suppose there's things that people have been waiting for?
It's definitely pent-up demand. I mean, it's been a very long winter, and you know, the flavors of this product is, you know, something you have to wait all winter for. And you know, some people are just kind of sick of going to the supermarket and want to get something a little bit better. If they're going to feed themselves, might as well feed themselves well.
How do you cook them? Well, I like to cut them.
And these are beans?
These are fava beans here. I've been growing these just for a couple of years. This is one of the first things that I seed in the spring. Usually put them in the ground in the end of March as soon as the snow's gone. They germinate very well in a cold soil. They're very popular in Italy and also the mountainous regions of Central and South America. So you just pop them out of the pods like this, and I usually either steam them or boil them. And you can, I usually just eat it like that after it's been cooked, but some people will peel it further and take this outer skin off. And then you have this nice gourmet fava bean, which you can either put into a soup. It's also very popular in Portugal as well. In Italy, oftentimes they'll just put a little bit of olive oil on it, a little bit of salt and pepper, and it's very tasty. You can also split them in half, like that. This one here is a sugar snap pea, which you can just take that string off, and inside you have the peas. Inside the pod you have the peas. So you could shell it like an English shelling pea, but you don't have to. You could actually eat the whole pod just like that. So you don't have to go through all that work of getting the pea inside. You can eat the whole thing. Whereas this one here is a snow pea. And this is very popular in stir fries. You see it a lot in Asian cuisine. And it's somewhat similar to the sugar snap pea in the sense that you can eat the whole thing. And on these, we don't want to let the pea inside the pod get to full maturity. Also very nice and sweet, tender, and juicy. All the peas and beans here are grown on the farm in Dracut. A lot of the items are grown, other items are grown on my farm in Dracut. Right now, all the cucumbers, squash, and corn are coming out of my fields in Tewksbury at the East Street Farm.
Okay, so that's do you remember seeing from my birthday?
How much are the snow peas?
Yeah, he couldn't resist the guy walking away.
We're talking to?
Jen Robbins from Robbins Nest Bakery.
And how did business go today?
10 minutes and everything was sold out. I think I'm going to need to have triple what I had today, but it was awesome.
And your product was?
I had a ton of different things. Homemade pita pockets, bagels, rolls, focaccia. It was, next week we're going to have cupcakes and pastries. It was good. I have a lot of orders for next week as well.
Are these baked goods you bake yourself or
Yep.
your business bakes?
Yeah, I'm licensed here in Wilmington in my kitchen at home on Middlesex Ave, and I've been doing like an online business out of my home.
And you sold out in 10 minutes.
Yeah, I did. It was awesome.
Where do you project this might go down the road?
I'm hoping to have a storefront in town. I just haven't found the right location yet. So
Location, location, location.
it's everything, yeah. And it definitely has to stay here in town, so.
And 10 minutes of selling out. I noticed you do have something left in the jar.
Yeah, we have some dog biscuits. That's the only thing left.
Dog biscuits.
Is dog biscuits. We sold out of all the other packaged dog biscuits. Were a big hit that was covering this tray. It was amazing.
How did it go the first day?
Outstanding. We were taken by surprise by how crowded this was and how many people here to buy. And we sold out. I mean, what's left on the table is literally all we have left.
And do you do other markets as well?
We do another market down in Bridgewater, and then we also have a CSA.
And this one, first day, did
incredible. Outstanding. Yeah. Amanda did an incredible job setting this whole thing up and getting the people here. She really did.
People were so interested to hear about some of the products that they had never seen before in the grocery stores and find out different ways of cooking some things. So it was wonderful to meet a lot of new people and talk about some of our products.
And what is it you do sell? Kinds of veggies.
We have a lot of greens here today, kales and lettuces and mustard. We had some squash here earlier today. We had Japanese daikon, radish.
We have the regular typical varieties that squashes, all the Brussels sprouts, broccolis, cauliflowers, cabbages. They're all on their way. Onions, leeks, those things. They're all they're all in different stages on their way, and we'll bring different things each week, whatever happens to be in season.
Do you have a handful of things to sell best? I mean, 3 or 4 items that people are looking for constantly.
Basil.
Basil.
Everybody wanted basil.
And eggs.
And eggs, yeah.
And eggs,
yeah. We were not able to bring any eggs this week because we were just sold out.
How did your first day here go?
Oh, very well. Very, very well. Everybody was excited about the market opening up, and it was a good atmosphere.
What sort of product do you sell?
I do jams and jellies, relishes, applesauce. All my apple products are locally grown. And I do everything. I don't have any preservatives. I don't have any artificial additives. No artificial sweeteners. I use pure cane sugar and natural products.
Talking to
Jennifer Hickman from Andover, and we are Kittredge Candles.
How did the first day go?
It was amazing, amazing. First of all, we couldn't ask for nicer weather. That was terrific. But we just had a fantastic day. The folks who put this market together just absolutely did an outstanding job. It was well attended and just upbeat and fun, and we had a wonderful day with sales too.
How long has this been in the process, do you think?
I think they've been working on it for a while. They've been out looking at others to get some ideas of what's good and what's bad, and I think they've been working at it for a while, according to a gentleman I was speaking with. And I'll tell you, to put it together like today, and everybody has ideas, but it takes dedicated people to implement them and put them into make the plan work, and they've done it.
And what is your recommendation? You go in there, what would you
go in? First of all, the vegetables are outstanding. The bread, there isn't anything that isn't, including the jams, but that seafood counter especially is something really, really good.
You recommend the seafood?
I recommend everything.
Sounds good.
You're not going to catch me singling somebody out, but I recommend everything.
Sounds
but I'm
good.
telling you, if you get a chance, try that chowder today.
We will.
Terrific. Hey, great to see you two.
Thank you, Mr.
Good.
Maselli.
Good luck.